So last time on Long Live the Queen, things didn't go so well. In fact, Elodie was killed by a man at a tournament. We don't know why, she doesn't know why. And apparently all the knights and guards that were at that tournament didn't lift a finger to protect her. Oh dear. But the great thing about this game is that unlike life, you can just start again from the beginning. So here we are, week 1. We've just got back to the castle. We know nothing. But if we can remember what happened last time, we know what skills we need to train up early to hopefully do better. Okay, so what do we need to train? I think, as I recall, there was one of the early incidents last time was our friend getting bitten by a snake. So training poison skills seems like a good idea. We need to get into the treasury to get our lumen crystal much earlier, so training up royal presence seems like a good idea. We failed a lot of sort of internal affairs kind of roles as well, so training up history is a good idea. Having good court manners seems like a good plan as well. Expression didn't seem all that useful. Decoration maybe a little. Right, so week 1, what do we want to train? I want to train poison, definitely. I want to train a little bit of Novan history, even though my actual bonuses are expression and animal handling. I mean, I seem to remember there was some dog roll that I failed as well, so maybe I should go for that. Yeah, I'm going to go poison dog. I'm going to poison a dog. No, I'm going to try it. I'm going to learn about poison, and then I'm going to learn about dogs. That seems like a sensible thing to do. So, first treatment for most ingested poisons is to purge the stomach by forcing the victim to eat powdered charcoal. Good to know. You visit the kennels and learn about different breeds of dogs. Fair enough. Oh, what's the noise outside? Who's there? Oh, it's my cousins and my aunt and uncle. Oh, darling, we were so terribly sorry to hear about your mother Fidelia. Oh, thank you, aunt. You look well, niece. Hi, Lottie! Hey, Lottie! I haven't seen you in ages. Will you be staying long? Yep, Barbie said I'll be here all month. Maybe we'll have some time later to talk. Maybe if I can save her from the snake, maybe they'll stick around and I will have a friend here. So I could actually visit her now. So Charlotte, yeah, Charlotte is Lottie, isn't she? But okay, I also want to boost royal presence and things, so I need to yield myself to do that, don't I? So I could talk to my dad, I could attend court. I think attending court is a good idea. It's not fun, but it gives me the buffs I need. Okay, and mood wise I am now I'm now depressed. That isn't maybe what I wanted to do. I was trying to become yielding. Oh well. So we still have the same bonuses as last time. I think we learn the same skills. I'm not sure about animals. I think I might be learn falconry rather than dogs. Yep, that's my outfit, alright. Just clicking in completely the wrong places there. But yeah, I think learning poisons definitely. Let's learn a bit of falconry. No, I don't. Actually, let's save the game. I didn't actually want to click there at all, but hey. Alright, use certain poisons counteract each other, such as applying each on their own will kill the victim, but carefully applying a matching amount of the other will cure. I did not know that, but I don't know if this is medically accurate. This is, after all, a game with magical crystals that live inside your heart. You visit the muse and learn about different kinds of trainable birds, preferred nesting sites, behaviour and food. Oh, what's the commotion outside? Dad? Dad, what's going on?
Oh, I have come to pay my respects in honour of your mother.
You have no respect or honour. It's because of you and your powers that my wife is dead.
What?
I am a lumen, as was she, and like every lumen, I am willing to give my life if necessary to protect our domain. There are no evil lumens. Twist, I am an evil lumen.
Your line has been traitors for 200 years. I will not have you corrupt my daughter.
That is for the Crown Princess to decide. Elodie, your mother trusted me, and I have much to teach you.
Oh, you can let her stay. I want to hear what she has to say. She stays.
As you wish, my daughter.
Okay, so we've got Juliana. We could visit her and we could learn about... Well, she's just going to tell us about magical crystals, but there's no point when our mood is depressed learning about magical crystals. So what could we do to cheer ourselves up? I'm nervous of visiting Charlotte in case... So yeah, I'm kind of nervous of visiting Charlotte in case we get that snake challenge and I don't have much poison skills. We could just go for a walk in the gardens. That make us more cheerful, more lonely. I think that's actually what we should do. A walk in the fresh air helps you forget the burdens on your shoulders. Okay, still look kind of depressed. Alright, what classes do we do? Actually, what bonuses do we have? Same bonuses as before. I think... His early bonus to animal handling is kind of hard. I think we'd learn more about falcons. Because, like, well, what do you do with animal handling? Bonus to expression. Learn about decoration. No, we're going to go falcons. We're going to stick with what we had last time. Let's kind of try and max out these skills. I'm sure falcon is used for something. For victim, yeah, it's a sea urchin one which I read earlier. You learn about the fragility of hunting birds and the years of training necessary to develop mastery. Luckily, the Royal Falconer does the hard work for you. You learn about the hood and leather jesses, how and when they are worn, and how to keep them maintained and oiled. He loves me not. Latte, do you have a boyfriend? Oh, not really. I just like to play with flowers. Oh, she is so scary. With those eyes and that hair. Well, actually, forget about the hair. Red eyes. So scary. All of a sudden, the Duchess of Ursul rushes into the garden and points a sword at you. At your feet?
Princess, don't move.
Let's hold still. You want to hold still, but you don't have the composure. You look down, and there's a snake in the grass. You squeal and jump back. The snake tenses and prepares to strike. No! Your cousin pushes you aside, and the snake's fangs sink into her leg. Lottie! Too late, Juliana swings a sword and cuts off the snake's head. Isn't she meant to be a powerful witch or something? Can't she just magic the snake away?
What's going on here? Your daughter has been bitten by a milk viper.
They're poisonous. Get a herbalist right away.
I will trust my daughter. I certainly can't trust anyone here to keep her safe.
I'm sorry. I don't feel so good.
We will be returning home immediately. Your aunt has a point. I've forgotten which of these women's voices is which, but milk vipers are not native to this area. That snake should never have been here. Someone has tried to kill you.
Will Lottie be okay?
I don't know.
So, I did that wrong. There was no poison roll. There was an agility roll which I needed to succeed. Damn. Oh well. Okay, mood-wise... Oh, we can stop learning about poison now, at least. We're currently depressed. We need to undepress ourselves somehow. Not sure how. If we walk in the gardens, that would lead us to be afraid. I don't know what the bonuses are for being afraid. Let's see. So we're afraid. Our skill bonuses are agility and face. Yep. Dance seems like a good thing to learn. I know there's a ball that happens during this game, so if we live that long, let's learn that, and let's get some divination up in there. I definitely need to want to max that out early. It's interesting. You're naturally drawn to want to learn the things that have bonuses, but is it actually right? Is it better to learn something without a bonus that will actually be useful than learn something with a bonus that you're not going to use? You practice curtsying, standing and walking. You learn that the gods cannot be forced to divulge information about the future, and the most powerful omens are those which arrive unexpectedly. Oh, the castle seems so much quieter with Charlotte and Emery and Zahara and their parents gone, and this is the first time Emery and Zahara have been mentioned. But it's certainly not empty. Seems like we get more servants here every day. I was so worried about Charlotte after that snake bit her, but her mother said she's okay, and why did I put points into poison? It failed the roll. Oh dear. Maybe she has a guardian angel. Okay. So I'm currently afraid. I need to become yielding. I'm going to go to court, I think. Sitting in at court sessions ain't fun, but it pleases your father. Overwhelming mood is still afraid, but now we're tying. I need to become I need to unafraid and undepress myself somehow. Or because, oh yeah, if I sit down and does a court session, yielding will drop by 2, depression will drop by 1, and I become more pressured as well. So my mood will become yielding. Right now we've got the same. We're still in this situation. I still think dance and divination are the things to learn. Let's do it. I don't have my cute dress anymore. I'm so upset about that. You practice walking on the arm of a partner and following their cues to pause and turn while keeping your eyes closed. You practice different partnered positions, closely held, at a distance and non-contact, and the appropriate hand placement for each. Dropping your favourite plate is bad luck. A statue spontaneously shattering is explosives. You read about the well-known signs of bad fortune, wells turning sour, dry lightning, strange fishing caught in nets, malformed babies, mental illness, and so on. One of the maids approaches for your attention. "My lady, couriers have arrived from the Duke of Sedna." We have a Duke of Sedna?" No, my lady, the Duchess of Sedna is in Tallahassee. "They've brought you a letter and a gift. Condolences on the gift, death, blah blah blah, deeply regret, blah blah blah, best wishes, blah blah blah. Oh, pretty necklace. Something sparkly will make me feel better." So, court manners failed. Because I have no court manners. I need to learn court manners. Okay. I think, unless there's a way to unafraid myself. For walking the gardens I become more lonely but more cheerful. No, I think we're going to sit in court. That'll make us yielding, and now we can learn court manners. Excellent. Right, let's check our bonuses. Yeah, we've got +1 to royal demeanour. Court manners is actually conversation, not royal demeanour. Interesting. We've still got bonuses for history and faith. I think we keep up with the divination research. And let's make a start on our royal presence, because I know I'm going to need that. Well, actually, I'm going to need to get all of those royal demeanour skills to 50 to max out presence. Composure, elegance, presence, which is best? Elegance might be the best one to go for early on. You know what I could have been doing is going back and rewatching my previous videos to figure out what actually happens early in this game. Actually, hell, there's probably a wiki that tells me what I need to learn, but it's more fun just blundering around. You practice walking on a rail, taking each step carefully and focusing on your balance. You read about signs that have presaged famous disasters, such as the seas running red before the doom shadow fell on Nova 200 years ago. I want to know what that was about. "Your Royal Highness, I would speak with you." "Yeah, what is it?" "You have many questions and the answers are within your grasp. You need only choose to seek them. Speak to the Duchess of Ursel. She will guide you on your path." Well, I could speak to the Duchess, but I need to de-afraid and de-depress myself. So what's the opposite of these? Cheerful and angry. I become more willful and lonely. Become lonely, cheerful. There's no point speaking to the Duchess, because she's going to tell me to talk to my dad, who's going to tell me to talk to the Duchess, who's going to send me to the Treasury, and I can't get in. Lonely, afraid, depressed, afraid. Yeah, we'll go for a walk in the gardens. Become a bit more cheerful. That bonuses are the same as before. Yeah, I think we just keep going. Elegance, law. I don't know about law. I think we do. Is it going to be useful? It's magical law, so it's not really. No, that's not going to be useful. So useful. Let's elegance though. Definitely keep up with elegance, and we'll do some composure. Let's concentrate on our role demeanour. Let's look the part. Let's fake it until we make it. You practice standing and walking with books balanced on your head. You practice the elegant way to hold and sip from a teacup with a pinky slightly extended for balance. That doesn't work. You just end up with a deformed hand. You practice deep breathing exercises, learning to find and maintain a sense of inner calm. As you're walking up the stairs, a maid comes running down holding a towering barrel of linen. You gracefully step aside and let her pass. Yes, I succeeded a roll. Is that my first roll I succeeded in this playthrough? Yes! Alright. I didn't actually do anything today other than be just feeling good about myself. Okay, so we've maxed out yielding. I want to de-afraid and de-depress myself. What could I do? I keep forgetting. Angry and cheerful are the opposites here. I can attend a service. Let's just play with some toys. Right, classes. I think we just stick with the same ones again. Think of what happens next. No, we don't, because as I recall, one of the things that comes up next is that war. So we need to start buffing up our history and intrigue skills. Oh, so much to do. Okay, let's learn some royal presence, just so we get a little bit of it. But we also let's learn some local history. You practice wearing the royal regalia and looking at yourself in the mirror and admiring how pretty you are. You're the queen of the blood. You are your mother's daughter. You are a force to be reckoned with. You are the last of the Time Lords. You are the chosen one. You are Darth Vader. You read about the history of your domain. Hundreds of years ago, Nova was the centre of a great empire, spanning the length of the western coast as well as a few of the island territories. But over time, your influence has waned.
There's a man here to see you, my dear. He wishes crowdfunding for a project. But remember, the treasury is not unlimited. If you choose to invest, you will have less money to work with later. Your Royal Highness, I have a plan to print books using metal letters which can be moved and reused. This is clearly an awesome idea, but you do not have any trade accountancy skills, so you will refuse it. But with this system, we will be able to create new books in a fraction of the time it takes now, and make copies to send all over the world. Nah, I don't know anything about trade. Would that be worthwhile? Nah, we're not interested.
I just... these early rolls I fail. Oh dear. Okay, what shall we do? What's our mood? I think being yielding is right. I think that's fine. I would like to de-afraid and de-depress myself. Let's go and attend a church service. You attend services in a castle grove, letting the peace of the ritual calm your heart. Alright, so our skill bonuses are the same as before. I think... yeah, I think we just keep going the same. Yep, more of the same, please. You stare at yourself in the mirror and practice focusing and transmitting energy with your eyes, turning the intensity of your gaze on and off at will. You practice using different styles of breathing in order to feel more energetic and to let the energy surround you for others to share. Nova's history involves an endless slew of names and dates. Even as small as it is now, there are 10 dukedoms. No, there's actually 11 and the royal line. You sure hope no one expects you to memorise this rubbish. No individual may hold more than one dukedom, but nobles seek noble spouses, so titles often come together before being parcelled out to heirs. Your father is the Duke of Calares. His brother is the Duke of Mazomba. Bryn, Duchess of Hellas, is the sister of Banian, the Duke of Mari, and so on and so on and so on. Your Highness, my sympathies for your loss. Even after all these years, I sometimes forget that my own mother will never be coming back. Thanks, dude. However, I must call for your aid. Ixionite calls for aid. Ixionite, no, sorry, it's not Ixionite, these are the bad guys. The Ixionite occupation of the country of Imbrium has gone on for too long. Now it is time to push back. I guess there's some problems with Ixion, but I don't know the details. Maybe they're occupying southern Mari, and I don't know anything about the military. I don't want to fight. But there must be a peaceful way to settle this. I will send for diplomats from Ixion to try to come to an arrangement. Thank you, Your Highness. If I may ask, that necklace you're wearing, where did it come from? It was a gift from the Duke of Sidna. Then you have made arrangements with him. Your Highness, that's a courting gift. A man wishes to gain your hand in marriage. Apparently none of these nobles are around you who told you about this and decided to let you continue to be a fool. I didn't realise. I'm a big dummy. Okay. Okay, so moods. We're going to need to become angry. Which means we're going to need to de-yield ourselves a bit and become more willful. I don't know if this is the right moment for that, though. Let's visit my dad. Dad, what happened to Mom?
She was a lumen, a magic user. It was meant to be in reserve but defend our domain, but she insisted on using it in the bedroom. She used it. It drained her strength. She thought it was harmless, but it wasn't, and eventually her heart just stopped. That is why I don't want you involved with it.
Okay. So we've got some military stuff coming up. I think royal presence is definitely going to help with this. I think we're going to need... I'd like to learn foreign intelligence, but I don't have any kind of bonus in it, and it would take forever. Let's learn about foreign affairs. You plant a tree. You plant your feet in a strong stance, imagining that you're a tree deeply rooted to the earth. You can feel that power within you and know that you will not be pushed aside. You practice focusing your attention on individuals as you pass, letting them feel a brief connection with you before you formally acknowledge them with a nod. Okay, so I only have to increase my other royal demeanor skills to 25 to get presence above 50. Excellent. You study the relationship of Nova and its nearest neighbours. The borders have been peaceful in recent years, except for the problems with Ixion in the south, but trouble may be brewing in the Pirias as well.
The representative from Ixion is here, but be careful. No one wants to give up the prizes they have won.
You have the full support of my sister and myself, Your Highness. Let's get this over with. Hellas and Mari are neighbouring duchies. Together the siblings Bryn and Banian govern most of southern Nova.
Your Highness, thank you for granting me this audience. I am sure we can come to an amicable arrangement. Let bygones be bygones. We forgot about your unprovoked attacks on us, and you will transfer the rights to this petty little province, which is of no value. We could be good neighbours again without any lives being lost. All these failed rolls.
Bluff. You're trespassing on our land. You will withdraw your troops, and then we will have peace. Threaten to attack. My soldiers are poised to destroy you. Withdraw now. It's for the best.
I'm sorry we're not able to come to an agreement.
Guess we have to fight. What does that do? Oh, I can see information about myself. Oh, can I click that on other people and find out about them? Cool. Oh, I didn't realise that was there. Alright, so we're going to have to fight. Time to de-yield. Become more willful. All that. So let's sneak out for a bit. Still yielding. Oh dear. Okay. I need the Lumen Doodah. Can't get the Lumen Doodah. Need military skills. We don't have military skills. Huh. Composure is probably a good idea in war. And let's just start to learn a bit about strategy. Yeah, let's do that. You practice positive thinking, maintaining a good self-image and conditioning yourself to carry on rather than becoming frustrated with a misstep. You practice sitting calmly while your teacher circles around you and makes unexpectedly loud noises at random intervals. I've unlocked a new outfit. Awesome. You study the strengths and weaknesses of different weapons in battle formation. You receive a report on the outcome of the battle. You succeeded in driving them out of Marais, but it cost you almost a full battalion of soldiers and a great deal of materials. You lost 987 soldiers. Well, the Duke will be happy, but we could have done better. And you receive a letter informing you that the Duke of Sedna will be arriving for an official visit soon. Alright, so mood wise, what do I want to be? I think yielding is what I want to be now, because I still need to get into the treasury. Let's talk to my dad. Okay, now let's see what's going on. Dad, if this trouble with Iction started years ago, why didn't Mum fix it?
Your mother told the Duke of Mary and the Duchess of Hellas it was their problem and they should sort it out for themselves.
Oh. Should I have done that?
The situation is different now, and I'm not sure if that was even an option. Everyone on all sides wishes to see what sort of queen is coming to the throne.
Huh. Everyone's judging me. Interesting. So, I'm yielding, which is fine. I want to be yielding. Right, skill bonuses. We're getting good bonuses in royal demeanor now. Let's trying to think what's next in the story. I need history. I need intrigue. Court manners. I need court manners. I have none. But there's no point training court manners now because I've got no bonus for them. So let's look for composure and presence. I got an outfit, didn't I? Is that the pretty princess outfit? Yeah, let's wear that. Right, let's just work on my royal presence and royal demeanor skills. At your command, your teacher strikes your palm with a leather torse, and you learn to bear the sting. You lie on a couch and try to remain relaxed while your teacher smacks your heels with a leather torse. Kinky. You're strapped into a corset and hoop skirt and practice walking with these. The corset makes it hard to breathe and twist, and the skirt sways out of control if you move too rapidly. You practice graceful arm gestures for every motion, from offering your hand for a kiss to taking hold of the banister at the stairs. Okay, this seems good.
Your Highness, what a pleasure it is to meet you in person at last. Your description did not do you justice. I know you're only a 14-year-old girl, but I very much enjoy looking at you. Okay. I like the way it says he's single. He's available. He's 12 years older than you, but he's available.
I don't know how to deal with handsome older men paying me compliments.
I'm so pleased to hear that you have accepted my humble offering. A jewel for a jewel, but you're far more precious. I hope this is only the beginning of a mutually beneficial relationship. A union between us would bring stability to both our peoples.
Oh boy, he does want to marry me.
No,
I don't think I want to marry the handsome older man. I'm not marrying you. I'm only 14. Maybe that wasn't as gentle as it could have been.
I see. I regret the misunderstanding.
Alrighty, so let's talk to Juliana. Hi Julie, what do you want to teach me?
First, you need to know if you have your mother's crystal.
What crystal?
The source of power for any lumen is a particular crystal. Once you have bonded with it, it becomes part of you for as long as you live. The royal crystal has been passed down from ruler to ruler for generations. It belongs to you now, unless the king is keeping it from you.
Do you have a crystal?
Well, of course, but...
She held out her hands. Light flickered above her bosom, and then in a shower of sparkles, something takes shape. You reach out to touch it and it dissolves into nothing. Oh.
It belongs to me. No one can take it from me until I die. You need to find a crystal that belongs to you.